Hi guys! In this video, papag-usapan naman natin kung paano gamitin yung RK4 method sa mga equation gamit ang Microsoft Excel. Pero, dito sa video na to, ituturo ko muna kung paano siya i-solve manually para madali na lang pagdating natin sa MS Excel. So, proceed na tayo sa next slide. So, dito, perhaps the most popular among the RK method is the fourth order or the RK4. So the classical formula for RK4 is y sub n plus 1 is equal to y sub n plus h over 6 multiplied by k sub 1 plus 2k sub 2 plus 2k sub 3 plus k sub 4. So as you can see here, meron tayong apat na k values na. Kung dun sa RK2, dalawa yung k value, sa RK3, tatlo yung k value, dito naman, apat yung k value natin, which is the k sub 1 is equal to the function of x sub n and y sub n. For k sub 2 is equal to the function of x sub n plus 1 half h and y sub n plus 1 half k1h. And k sub 3 is equal to the function of x sub n plus 1 half h and y sub n plus 1 half k2h. And lastly is the k sub 4, which is equal to the function of x sub n plus h and y sub n plus k3h. So the step-by-step process of RK4 is similar to that for RK2 and RK3. So as you can see here, halos yung formula nila is almost the same. Pero ang pinagkaiba dito is yung K1 and yung K2. K1 yung ginamit dito sa K sub 2 and for the K sub 3, K2 na yung ginamit niya. So para mas maintindihan natin, proceed na tayo sa example natin. So same lang naman ulit yung gagamitin kong example sa mga sinolve natin previously for RK2 and RK3. So dito, ang kailangan lang naman natin dito is yung equation. And yung mga given variables, which is the x is equal to 0.50 and the initial values, which is 0 and 0.5. So, we're going to rewrite the equation ulit, itong equation na to, in terms of dy over dx, which is, pag nire-write natin siya, ang magiging function natin is function of x sub n and y sub n is equal to y plus 1 cosine x. So, alam ko naman na pinag-aralan nyo na din yung integral calculus. So, yung pag-rewrite ng mga equation. So, eto, x is 0.50 and yung given h value natin is 0.05. So, proceed na tayo dun sa step-by-step process sa pag-solve ng RK4. Another thing is, etong RK4, ito yung suggested na method to get the exact value of an equation. So, very popular talaga to, itong RK4 method na to. So, here is the step-by-step process in solving that equation. So, same lang ang concept niya sa RK2 and RK3. Susundin lang natin yung formula sa pag-substitute sa K sub 1, sa K sub 2, and paghanap ng new x value and y value. So, dito, for step 1, hanapin si K sub 1, which is the function of the initial values na isa-substitute natin sa equation, which is, ito yung nakuha natin, which is 1.5. For the step 2, hahanapin naman natin yung values ng x sub 0 plus 1 half h and y sub 0 plus 1 half k1h, which is 0.025 and 0.5375. Which is, gagamitin natin tong dalawang values sa paghanap for k sub 2, which is, isa-substitute natin siya sa function. So, ang nakuha nating value, nung sinubstitute natin siya sa function, is 1.53702. For the step 3 naman, same lang naman yung concept niya sa step 2. Pero ang pinagkaiba na is yung k value, which is dito, sa nauna is k sub 1, dito naman is k sub 2. So, substitute lang natin ulit yung mga values and ang makuha natin is 0.025 and 0.538426, which is gagamitin naman natin siya sa k sub 3, which is ang nakuha natin sa k sub 3 nung sinubstitute na natin yung values sa equation is 1.537945. So, for step 4, para makuha na naman natin si k sub 4, which is ang formula for x sub 0 plus h is 0.05 and y sub 0 plus k3h is equal to 0.576897. So, ginamit lang ulit natin yung mga values dito sa previous steps natin, which is the k sub 3 and yung mga initials natin. So, etong nakuha naman natin ulit na values for x and dy, gagamitin naman natin ulit para mahanap yung k sub 4 natin, which is the function of x sub 0 plus h and dy sub 0 plus k3h. So, sinubstitute ulit natin siya sa equation. Kaya, ito yung nakuha natin na value, which is 1.574926. And for the new values for x sub 1 and y sub 1, for x sub 1, very similar lang ulit siya sa RK2 and RK3, which is x sub 0 plus h, which is 0.05. And for the y sub 1 naman, is equal to the y sub 0 plus h over 6 multiplied by k sub 1 plus 2k sub 2 plus 2k sub 3 plus k sub 4. So, una is the initial is 0.5, which is ito yun. And h value natin, which is 0.05 over 6, multiplied by k sub 1, which is ito yun guys, yung na-solve natin kanina, plus 2 multiplied by k sub 2, which is ito yun, for k sub 2, and ito, which is k sub 3, 2 times k sub 3, which is ito yun, 537,945. And lastly, plus 1.574926, ito na yung k sub 4 natin. So, ang makukuha nating value dito is 0.576874. So, as I said, itabular presentation natin siya para hindi tayo malito sa paghanap ng mga values. And para maganda din tingnan. So, ito na yung initial natin ulit. Ito yung magiging standard table lagi pagdating sa tabular presentation, which is 0, 0.5, and for k sub 1, 1.5, k sub 2, 1.53702, which is check natin. Ito yun. 537,945 naman for k sub 3, which is ito naman yun. And lastly, for k sub 4 is 1.574926, which is ito yun. And yung for the new values is 0.05 and 0.576874, which is ito na yan. So, etong dalawang values for the x value and y value, ilalagay naman natin siya for the first iteration naman. So, I hope nagigets nyo siya. So, another, manual method. So, for x initial natin for the first, which is 0.05 and 0.576874, which is ito yun. So, same step lang gagawin natin. Ulitin natin yung step 1 to 5, which is hanapin si k sub 1. Makuha natin is 1.574903. Hanapin si k sub 2, 1.611703. Hanapin din si k sub 3, which is 1.61262. So, ginamit lang ulit natin yung mga values or yung mga formula para mahanap yung mga function ng mga k values natin. And lastly is for the fourth step, x sub 1 plus h, same lang din, which is nakuha natin is 0.10. Y sub 1 plus k3h, which is 0.657505. And isa-substitute ulit natin sa equation. So, magiging function of x sub 0 plus h, which is ito yun, and y sub 0 plus k3h, which is ito yun. So, ang makukuha nating value is 1.649224, which is ito na yung value natin for k sub 4. And for the last step, x sub 2, para makuha na natin yung pangalawang iteration, which is equal to x sub 1 plus h, 0.05 plus 0.05 is equal to 0.10. And for the y sub 2 is equal to y sub 1, which is 0.576874 yan. Ito yun. Plus h, value natin is 0.05 over 6. Multiplied by 1.574903, which is ito yun. Plus 2 multiplied by 1.611703, which is ito yun. And plus 2 multiplied by 1.61262, which is ito yung k sub 3 natin. And lastly, add natin ulit si k sub 4, which is 1.649224. So, makukuha natin yung panibagong value for the second y value, 0.65748. So, again, itabular presentation natin siya para malinaw yung presentation natin. And hindi tayo malito sa pagkuha ng value. So, ito na yung panibagong x and y value natin, which is ilalagay natin siya ulit dito. So, bale, hindi ko na ulit ipapakita yung buong manual process niya kasi mas lalong tatagal yung video natin na to. And I hope naintindihan nyo naman din yung concept niya. So, tandaan nyo lang lagi yung mga formulas and yung pagkakaiba nila each method. So, ito na yung buong tabular presentation niya. So, paulit-ulit lang naman din yung pattern niya. So, yung mga nakuha nating x and y value, ilalagay na naman natin siya until maabot natin yung desired x value natin, which is 0.50. So, dito, napansin naman natin na ang final answer natin is 1.422719, which is the same dun sa exact value natin. So, ibig sabihin, ang relative error dito is 0%. So, it proves na ang RK4 gives the most accurate approximation among the methods discussed in this chapter. So, most popular talaga tong RK4 kasi very accurate ang nakuha nating answer. So, I hope naintindihan nyo yung concept ng mga Runge-Kutta methods natin. So, sa next video, ipapakita ko naman gamit ang Microsoft Excel. So, I hope naintindihan nyo yung presentation natin in this video. So, thank you!